Welcome to Vikings football with head coach Bruce Barnum as the Portland State Vikings go on the road for the final game of the season against the Northern Colorado Bears this Saturday. It is a noon kickoff in Colorado. That means an 11 a.m. kickoff in Portland when you watch it on ESPN+. It's brunch with Barney as the Vikings take on the Bears. Played the Grizzlies last week. It's second week in a row. It's an Ursine opponent. Ursine. That's right. You know what that means, like of Bears.
The Bears.
Okay. Ursine opponent. Coach, we'll talk about Northern Colorado in just a minute. A few quick thoughts about last Saturday's game at Providence Park. It was great to be back there. There was a great crowd. A lot of excitement in the building. Vikings started off very well. Didn't end the way we wanted it to end, but your takeaway, it had to be cool for the players to get a chance. None of those guys had played in that stadium before.
Mike, I walked in, before about to kick off. I stopped there at the corner. I looked around, and that's Portland State football. That's college football Saturday. That's why I signed on. I mean, it helps everything. It helps recruiting, helps the crowd, helps my players. Was it the ending we wanted? No, but maybe it's the beginning of getting our ass back down there.
Yeah, it was great. And 9,583 fans, biggest crowd the Vikings have had since they played there before several years ago. So appreciate the fans coming out and enjoying that. And Coach, we got to talk about the opening of the game because what an exciting start. I have to believe, by design squib kick, you guys were going to kick it down there and make a battle out of it, go after the football. Everything fell into place. Talk a little bit about how that comes together, and then 2 plays later you get a touchdown.
Our Coach Houck's been working on that with Matthias and Centaur, however you know him. And he was nails at it all week. It's something he's been practicing, but they executed it. What a great deal. And then we came out. I thought we had a formation they couldn't adjust to right away, so we threw that on the field. In 2 plays, boom, we're in the end zone. Can't ask for a better start than that.
The Vikings did move the football. Unfortunately, they turned over the football. It's been a bit of a problem this year. There's no way around that. But again, you're seeing some really talented offensive performances. Terrence LaVille continues to produce at wide receiver. Tyree Smith came in, and he's been running the ball really, really well. Had that big, long touchdown run. Crew Newman has been all over the field in different roles, moving the football. One of the top kick returners in the Big Sky, actually in the country right now. Coach, talk about the development of those talented skill guys.
It's fun to see them, and like you said, Mike, in between the 20s, great, but turning the football over like we are is putting a dark sky on all the things you're seeing, the positive things. So have to eliminate those. We have one more week to do it. But seeing those guys perform, they're electric. They're fun to watch, and they give us a chance to score and win on Saturday.
All right, so let's take a look. Let's flash it forward to what's happening this Saturday. Portland State versus Northern Colorado. The Bears at home. They have been very competitive this season. They have 3 wins, but heck, they took South Dakota to overtime, a top 10 team. They nearly beat Colorado State, an FBS team. Extremely competitive. What's been the change there? For them, they're getting closer and closer to moving up in the Big Sky standings.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Ed Lamb's done a hell of a job from when I think it's his 3rd season there. So came in, he's got better personnel, Mike. His quarterback, I don't know where he found that guy. He's playing really well. He's got a couple receivers who are lights out, making plays on everybody. And he's got a stout defense. So they're a good football team. They're very competitive. The Colorado State game at the beginning, as you watched that one, it came down to an official's review, whether to win or lose that one. They're playing well. They've competed with everybody on their schedule.
All right, you mentioned their offense. They like to pass the football a lot. Carver Cheeks, wide receiver, leads the Big Sky actually in receiving. Another guy over there, Braden Monroe, a lot of yards. Do you expect them to just continue with that passing attack, probably 2-to-1 in yards, passing over run in their offense?
Oh, yeah. I mean, dance with the one that brung you, right? And those 2 kids, are lighting it up. People putting two people on them. They're got a guy over the top, guy underneath, guy in the middle, and they're still making plays. So it's pretty impressive to watch. And that's a large part of their offense. That's what they're doing.
All right, and on defense, they have a safety, Cam Chapa. I'm
Yeah,
sure
Champa.
you watched him on film a lot, preparing for this football game. Leads them in tackles, has a handful of interceptions. He's the guy you got to look out for.
He is. You know, I finally know somebody's name, Mike, the mighty chap, number 13. But he is a heady football player, smart. He sees everything. He's the first guy we talked about in this morning's scouting report as we gave it to our team. So um, he's fun to watch on film. He's always in the right spot.
All right, the Bears, they too have had some turnover problems. They have 20 turnovers this season. I'm sure that's something you're going to want to try to take advantage of, keep them in that mode, force some things on defense, create some things on defense, potentially against that passing game. The Vikings have won 5 in a row against Northern Colorado. You have won 5 in a row against Northern Colorado. What do you see as the keys to the game this week?
First off, the 5 in a row doesn't matter, Mike. New season, new teams, but we're playing away. You know, it was grass. Now they went to turf, so that used to be a something to consider. It's not now, but looks like it's going to be a nice day. So field position. I need our special teams to keep doing what they're doing, because you see Northern Colorado doing some great jobs as you watch their video. Kill the radio star with field position. So I'd like to win that. And hopefully they make a great effort at catching up to us in turnover margin. We give it away a little bit, but that we have to run the football, Mike. I've said that every week. We're still back and forth with it. We're not doing it well, but we're still chopping wood at it, trying to get DeLon going, because that'll just makes things easier.
All right. As we look at the game, the final game of this season, Coach, hasn't been record-wise what you wanted this season. You started off with some injuries that hurt early in the year. That's a part of the game. You have to accept it. But what do you want people to know about your team as this season comes to an end this week? What do you want people to remember about this group?
Well, from all that's happened in this group, Mike, I've got some young people out here right now. I've got freshmen. We've got walk-ons playing, guys that aren't on scholarship, but it's a gritty group that's ending up on the field for us, representing the Vikes, that loves the game of football, and they'll bring it one more time. It's our final finale of the season, 12th game, and what you'll see on the field, I'm proud of. I'm still proud of them working their ass off, even though the record, they haven't had the payoff that I want them to have.
All right, the Vikings will be leaving on a jet plane. Who sang that? John Denver?
Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know. We do know when we'll be back again. No, it wasn't John Denver.
Who sang that?
Somebody from the 70s.
All right, we're leaving on a jet plane Friday. We're going to go to Greeley, Colorado. The Vikings are going to go down there and get a win to wrap up the season. You can see the game on ESPN Plus this Saturday. It is an 11 a.m. kickoff Pacific time. Brunch with Barney. For all your information on Vikings football, go to govikes.com.
Go Vikes.
No!